Hi, we're back. It's March, and this means this thing is going to get done. It's going to get to the part where I'm going to call it done, and then I'm probably going to add more to it for DragonCon. But for serious, I've got to finish this thing, get it off my plate, because we have to start on Catherine of Aragon. I'm behind, but I believe I can do it because I'm quick. So for today, we are doing some tailoring to the dress before I go any further with the other side. Adding in boning to the front, which I've been meaning to do and I haven't. To take it in more in the princess seam breast area, and probably going to put a giant like closure on the back that kind of overlaps it like this a little bit when it's zipped up, so it's going to be more like that, because it's falling off my shoulders. Turns out, you know, when you get back to working out and getting more definition with lifting weights and everything, your body changes, and I did not play for that to come into effect. So we're gonna fix it, and hopefully it will be fine. So yeah, so this is honestly kind of the spot we're going to end for the shoulder. At the point we're gonna put all these guys in, attach them, do some fun little pearl work up at the front, add some more stuff in when I can, and then we're calling it done. And then for DragonCon, when I get back to it in the summertime, we're gonna put, there's a lot of beads on her cuff, more at the top, and just genuinely like making it more sparkly. But for now, this is where we're going, because C2E2 is in April, and we gotta get going. So happy I put the boning in this dress, because this is looking so good. I am super happy. Now that both the dragons are on, I feel a little more balanced. I think I was freaking out earlier in this video because nothing was fitting perfectly, but now it all fits, and I'm very happy with it. So I'll have to do the last round of beading, and I do have to hem the sleeves, and of course hem the dress too. And the sleeves actually come to a point at the bottom of my wrist and are pretty tight. And eventually I will put beading on the cuffs, but I'm not gonna do that for C2E2. We're just gonna roll with it and be done with it at this point. But this looks so just great. The boning, spiral steel boning for the win, everybody. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so I at least think I have finished the dragons to the point that I'm going to have them. You know, they are definitely siblings, but not twins. As you can tell, especially side by side, they are, you know, different sizes. And, it's fine. It's fine. And I think when I want to go back to this project and put more time in, I will fill in some spots that are a little more holes here and there, but you know, I think it's fine. Actually, no, it's not fine. It's freaking great. They are really cute. I'm very happy to wear them. I think the positioning is very good on them. I'm very happy. So the next things we're going to do for the dress, I'm going to work on the sleeves. Basically, I'm going to make them come to a point. So when I'm ready to add the beading to the edge of the point of the sleeve, it will do good. So I have to take it in, like actually a whole lot, and almost take this middle panel out, put a zipper in so I can make it nice and tight to my wrist. Do that, hem the dress, and then closures, and also probably do some like inside closure working, because like I need to sew this seam allowance down and then do some trimming around the inside. So yes, finally. It's time to start Catherine. We're starting Catherine today. Let me show you what I got so far, and I think we're gonna be, I feel good. I don't know how much progress we're gonna make today. My hope is to get the bodysuit cut and sewn together and start working on mathing out the cutouts for the vinyl of the skirt. Let me show you what I mean if you're not familiar with Catherine of Aragon from the musical 6. I promise we will do other videos on Catherine, or it will be kind of like a culmination of all the things Catherine Aragon, but I promise we're going to take this in steps, especially for this recap video, and then it will make its own Catherine of Aragon tutorial video, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, so right now I have fabric for the undersuit, a mesh shirt that I think is a good pattern, some bloomers that I think are going to be a good pattern. Here is like the bloomer underwears part and the sleeve part. This is the fabric that we're going to use for that, and it's going to be layered with this mesh at the moment. So I also pulled this pattern to get the main bodice shape of Catherine. Yeah, so because I don't want to do math and I don't want to drape, and we got to move through this project. So hopefully that'll be easy to get. The skirts, I have some poster board that we're going to pattern off of. Basically, essentially those are circle skirts with some flare. Yeah, I feel good. Let's get started. So far. I really love the sleeves. Got that detail on there. We're gonna do some more alterations to the ribbons, and I'm gonna put there's like 2 ribbons that run down the side with round rivets on there. And then we'll be done with the undersuit. I do need to recut the leg holes and hem them a whole lot. But that's pretty it. It's pretty basic, and yeah, pretty happy with it. Just little alterations to get it to fit a little tighter. But the good thing is the power mesh that I have is very, very stretchy, and that's exactly what it should be. But this poor yellow down here did not want to fit around my butt. So a lot of alterations were made to where it's fine, but just make sure 4-way stretch, ladies and gentlemen. 4-way stretch. Good morning. Remember when I said yesterday, or when you're watching this probably earlier in the video, that I'm going to try to get the Cricut to work to cut all this material for Catherine? No, that's not going to work. I'd have to spend so much more time figuring out the math. I just don't have time for it. And the blades that I have for the Cricut are not cutting through it. This vinyl is different than regular vinyl. It's got like a fabric backing. So I'm gonna have to abandon the idea. It was there, and it was also kind of like, it's hard to tell in the video, but it was really roughing up the vinyl as it was going over it, and it just wouldn't cut, even with all the different types of things you can do to the Cricut to make it pressure harder and different blades. Back to the drawing board, i.e. cutting all the stuff out by hand. But I did make a little example of what mine's gonna look like, at least the patterning for her bodice and skirts. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna live through it. We're gonna get a little cozy and probably move to a comfier space as I cut all the stuff out by hand. Oh well. Okay, so I'm now at the part where it's slowing me down a lot for Catherine. Oh, you know what? I was talking to Casey about this earlier because she came over and we worked on our girlies together. And this is a kind of project that I am really enjoying right now because I feel like, especially with Rhaenyra and Game of Thrones and just like traditional garments, I've just been in a rut of just not a lot of challenging motions. Now, granted, the 3D dragon shoulders were very challenging, but I don't know, like that was fine. It was small. It was something I could work through. This outfit is an absolute insane design. So having to kind of reverse engineer what it is and do it my own way is really fun. But It is definitely unconventional. I'll say that. So this is the front of the bodice. I've done the cutouts and I'm doing the rivets that are all being placed by hand. There's no way around it, and that is slowing me down. But however, as you all know, I love couch time when it comes to cosplay making. So anytime I can get away from my insane chaos of a workroom and come down to the couch where it's clean down here and I can be comfortable and sitting in a little, you know, a little seat with my blanket and my drink and the bigger television is much better. So that's where we are. That's where we are. I'm going to continue doing this one, and then I'm probably going to put the whole front panel together with the order of operations that I'm working in my head with this project. I need to figure that out before I move on to the other panels of the bodice, because it just helps me understand how I'm doing it. And so behind this will be the holographic yellow gold, HTV, holographic heated vinyl, whatever. And then I have a very stiff interfacing that I'm going to put on that behind that. And then behind that is just going to be a layer of muslin to help protect my body from the scratchiness of the interfacing. So that's where we are. Let's keep riveting these things by hand. I say riveting, but they're like the prongs where you have to like push the prong down in 4 different directions with little bitty pliers. I need to ice my wrist after this project. It's nearing the end of March and I am a little bit hungover. You can tell by my greasy hair, and I'm fixing some ramen. And I thought this is a cool angle to give you a little update on what's going on in the costume shop. So we are full steam ahead on Catherine of Aragon right now, and I am just loving the process on making her. If I haven't already talked about it in this recap video, she's kind of like, it's a whole new challenge of an outfit. Like one I have never done before. This much vinyl, this much like riveting and odd math and just weird stuff. Like I'm so into it. And it's weird because I'm not even really big fan of the musical, but the design is super fun and I'm having a great time with it. So also, by this time, if you've seen my social media, I've probably talked about Kitana from Mortal Kombat 2, the movie coming out, and her design, and loving it. But I feel like this is going to be an interesting kind of project because I do want to tackle it. Kitana is one of my characters. Her and Sindel are ones I often, well, I've never cosplayed Sindel, but I always wanted to. Cosplayed from video games. I don't do a whole lot of video game cosplays, which I would like to do more of. Anyways, I want to try to tackle this, but I want to redo my Mortal Kombat 11 Kitana bodice into making it look like the one from the movie now. There's a lot of similar structures. I don't necessarily like that costume that I made. It's fine, but it's not one of my favorites. And I really want to give it another life, So I'm going to reuse it. I think it's going to be a really cool project. That'll probably happen maybe the end of summer. Because the next thing that we're going to start on after Catherine and after C2, and giving myself a little bit of a break, we're going to jump into my Dragon Con costumes, which I'm making 2 new ones for. And that would be Rio from Agatha and a Hannah Alexander Daenerys. If you've seen my 2025 cosplays videos, they're both on there. But yeah, I'm gonna jump into doing that, and that's where we are on the updates. All right, back to the vlog. Oh, perfect timing. Well, it's given a little too much Anne Boleyn, not enough Catherine of Aragon. So, however, this is the length that I want. Now we just got to cut into it to get the lampshade that I need. So it's the full circle. If you ever make this pattern, or you do Catherine of Aragon and you do the full circle skirt, it's big, quite big. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the front out and then probably pull the back a little bit to try to get the lampshade feel to be a little bit better. So I'll come back and show you what it looks like after the tailoring part of the pattern. Okay, here is the shape. Pretty happy with it. It's drooping in the back because I think that's just the weight of the poster board, but I am going to have to extend it up here, close this in a little bit more, and recut this line. But I do like the opening down here. It's hitting where I want it to. Yeah, the lampshade is good. Boom, boom, boom. So I'll just use the math from this circle skirt to make the next peplum, which will be half of this. Just shorter, same waist size, everything. And we can move on. Yeah, I think for the back, to get it to stick up, if we have issues with that, I have boning and ridgeline, and we'll get it to stick. But I'm really happy with the shape of my lampshade. And this is now becoming a costume that I don't know if I could travel with in an airplane, because this is stiff. This is stiff. But yeah, we got it. Okay, here are my skirt pieces, both the full-length skirt and peplum, cut and ready for the next step, which is cutting vinyl, the diamonds out of the little vinyl pieces, and then riveting and putting everything together. Whew, that was a lot of cutting and math, but I was able to do it. I'm very happy about it. Also, if you ever use this fabric for your Catherine of Aragon, I didn't record it, but I end up having to splice a lot of the pieces together because in the the direction of the diamonds, they were not tall enough. So it had actually worked out pretty good. Literally waiting on my washer to stop. Oh, so I can record and it's not so loud. Are we done? No, we're not. My washer finally decided to hush, so I can get back to recording. Okay, today is prepping the skirt as far as we can go with Catherine so I can get to comfy couch time. If you've been following all of my vlogs this year, you know that I love it when I can get a project to go to comfy couch time, which is leaving my studio upstairs, which I love my studio, but it's not comfy, for lack of a better word, to do a lot of small work up here. And so I like to do it on my couch because my couch is amazing and I really good TV, space in front of me, whatever. We all love a couch, okay? So we're getting all of the skirts. So I have the panels cut out for Catherine's skirt, and now we are doing the interfacing, and I'm also cutting out a backing for the interfacing because my interfacing is white and it's fusible on both sides. So the skirt will definitely be showing underneath, and it needs to be black. So I found some black fabric, which I think I got at a Goodwill at one point, and we're cutting that out. We're cutting this out, and then we're going to fuse the lining black fabric to the interfacing, and then work on the cutouts and riveting of the top half. And then, well, I guess I should go ahead and cut out the holographic as well. Let's just do mass cut out everything right now so I can put the the lining, the interfacing, the holograph together, and then ready the vinyl with cutouts and rivets and then sandwich them together. This whole project, if you all decide to do any costume from 6, it is all about order of operations. How you can get from point A to B, you know, smarter, not harder, and figuring out the layers so everything fits well and doesn't get all like jumbled up or whatever. So every outfit, I think, from this musical requires that. You can ask anybody who's making it. All right, let's get to slicing. Barely. This is all I have left of the holographic vinyl transfer. So here's all of the skirt pieces and everything should be fine. I only made a mistake once in cutting out a different layer or a different, reverse side for one of the pieces, but okay. Yeah, they're all cut out. So let's put together the pieces that don't require the vinyl cutouts and try to simplify everything as much as we can before we hit couch time. Couch time. Yes. For those of you who follow my vlogs, you know how important couch time is in my cosplay progress. When I can get to a point in a cosplay making where I can move everything down to my couch and be comfortable doing something on my couch, it's not going to make a complete mess. I've achieved couch time. I need to make like a cute animation for this couch time thing for another video. Anyways, I have a lot of panels to cut. Those little diamonds. And I have a sharp Olfa knife. We're ready to go. And a little mat. We're gonna sit here and cut these and watch South Park. Specifically the Tweak and Craig episode. And I will just say this. I just recently started watching South Park. I am obsessed with it, kinda. I never really caught on to it in my young age, but I now start watching South Park and I'm into it. Please reply with your favorite South Park episode below so I can watch it. Good morning. It is March 29th, and I'm still on these rivets for Catherine. They're gonna take me all day, and this is what is slowing me down. I haven't seen a lot of footage from this because it's been the same thing, but I will. Yeah, it's going, and I'm trying to find ways to make it better, work harder, not smart, or work smarter, not harder. It's taking me through some things, so I have enlisted some help that's gonna come over and help me rivet things and put stuff on and just move forward. Alex, thank goodness for her hands. So we're moving. I'm getting to a point to where maybe my math hasn't been right on calculating how many of these I need, and we might have to make some very interesting changes to just get it done for C2, and I'll come back to it for Dragon Con if I want to add more, but this isn't a competition piece, so I'm really not too concerned about accuracy to a fine degree where it's like that has to be perfect. I just want to get it done. I just want to get it done and be a part of the group and have fun. Right, isn't that what cosplay is? Okay. So today is riveting these panel pieces, and we're also going to get started on the bigger 12mm wide rivets for the trim, and that's just going to go on ribbon infinite, and then I will cut what I need and use and go with what I got. And honestly, once these are done, she'll come together really quick. I have ideas of how it's going to go fast. We're good. The patterning is done. I literally just need to attach everything together. The only thing that is the last minute question mark are the sleeves, but I'm really not too concerned about them. It's literally just draping 3 pieces on each sleeve with that rivet stuff on there, and honestly that doesn't look too hard, and sewing down those the little spiky guys won't be too bad, hopefully. So I feel good. And the last thing of Catherine that I'm going to make for this is her crown. I did get some spikes, and I'm going to put together the crown. I'm not going to bedazzle the shoes completely. I'm running out of time. I might make like something to go around my ankles. That's if I have any of that gold spike trim left, I might do that. But I have black shoes I'm just going to wear. It's fine. Yeah, I think we're moving. We got to move quicker. Things are going to be a little more fast-paced. But yeah, here we go. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Show me what you got.
Yes.
Show me what you got. Trim on trim on trim.
So many. These are what I have left. Savannah Scrolls. gotten to that point where I've had to break it out. And I had to break out the small one because I mistakenly bought 100 mini hot glue sticks instead of 100 regular hot glue sticks. That's fine. We live, we work, and we live. So all of this amazing trim that Alex was making yesterday, I am now placing hot gluing on the skirt. Oh, yeah. Yep. And surprisingly, it is taking it quite well since it's on this ribbon and the vinyl definitely melts pretty well. Everything's sticking pretty good. So I'm just going to keep going and see how far I can get tonight because we are working to midnight almost every night to get this outfit done for C2. This outfit gets the top billing for being one of the most uncomfortable things I've ever made. But it's rad. So we have the top. I'm in, so I can finally work on the sleeves now. It's fitting fine. The bottom is fitting fine. I'm still waiting on another shipment from Amazon for more studs because I have run out. But here we are for the top and bottom. I'm not putting the undersuit on. I know it fits. It's fine. Yeah, I think the shape of the bottom is good. I'm kind of worried about the little top peplum not being the right shape, but we're just gonna have to work with what we got. Yep. This is, how do people did a Broadway show in an outfit like this? I don't know. Okay, so we are 8 days away from C2E2. It is April 1st, so this is now in the April studio vlog recap, not the March one. We're almost done. I'm feeling it, although we're about to have another big slowdown. So let me show you what I've got up to right now, and then we're back to couch time, which we all love here. Couch time, good couch time, because this doesn't feel like it would give me so much hand pain as the grommet setting did on everything else. So let me show you. We have all of her sleeve pieces cut out. We have, yeah, this is all sleeves. So this is going to get hand sewn on this stuff now. Hopefully it's going to go faster than what I think, but we'll see. I'm still waiting on more rivets or pronged dome studs from Amazon. They will be here tomorrow, and then I can finally finish the upper skirt. But The bottom skirt is complete. She's ready to go. The main top is complete. I need to sew in the sleeves once they have the trim, and then the belt is getting the spiky trim as well. So that's where we are. The last couple things we have to do for Catherine are make her crown, which I have some spikes and I'm just gonna make a small crown and I'm gonna go big for Dragon Con. We have to style her hair, which won't be too bad. It'll just be a pretty tight, short-haired brown wig, or whichever short hair wig I decide to go for. That's mine. Oh, I need to make her mic holder. I need to make that too. Yeah. Other than that, oh my God, she'll be done. Let's get to hand sewing. I need to finish it. Whoopsie daisy. I just did a fitting. I didn't record myself at all for this vlog, but here's photos of it. It worked well. It went well. I haven't been recording a whole lot during this because I'm in crunch mode. And everything I feel like I've already kind of recorded, and it's just like multiplying and doing the same thing over and over. But here's the mess. We are doing one last round of sparkly stud trim on the peplum that I finished putting together. The fitting went well. There are some tailoring things that we need to do that are going to be easy. It's all just an order of operation and getting things down and moving forward. But she looks really cool. I feel like a bit of a sparkly barrel, but I'm going to be a beautiful sparkly barrel, and it's going to be great. All right, back to the grindstone. Wow. This ain't a Broadway costume. I don't know what is, man. This is great. So we are here with it. Obviously, she needs a sleeve. She'll get a sleeve tomorrow. Everything else, besides some small finishing bits on her, this has been like wrestling a beast. But man, she looks so good. I'm very proud of it. I don't even like musicals. Don't forget to put the interfacing in tomorrow. Also, welcome to my studio vlog for April. This month is going to be crazy. But this is the studio vlog recap for April. I hope to have, I mean, she'll be done by tomorrow. You know, you'll see in the vlog a full tutorial of her up, but it probably won't be till way later, like May. I did do some things I regret, like hot gluing a lot of the trim on, but I'm just going to be gentle with her when traveling and wearing her. Some of this doesn't pop off because it could easily pop off. But she looks so good. Here she is. Without the bodysuit, without the necklace and everything, but I am very happy with how she is and how she looks. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes. Ah.